Hey, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for taking time out to be here with me. Appreciate you guys, for all you that have subscribed to the channel, those that you that hit the like button, and those that even have the notification bell. Thank you for the messages you send and how you appreciate me for doing this. Um, this is a blessing to me to be able to uh, just create relationship through this online uh, vlog, and I thank you so much. Well, it's a swimming pool there. Um, my subtopic is get in with me. Um, I was thinking, we're in spring, on our way to summer, and uh, it's getting ready to be some swimming time, swimming pool time, and pool parties, and all that kind of good fun. Have you ever been swimming? Are you a swimmer? I was thinking about myself, whenever I go to a pool, it's always three kinds of people. You always have that one that sits on the side in observance and just coming either just to sit their feet in the water or just to lay back and observe and hang out. And then you have the other that takes forever to get in the pool. And then when they finally get in the pool, they got to splash the water everywhere to get everybody else wet. And then there's the other person, they're the divers. They just dive straight in. To be honest with you, I'm actually the second one. It takes me forever to get in the pool. Um, it's just crazy. It actually comes from a fear that I have. I had a little trauma when I was younger, uh, around elementary school age, and I was at the YMCA, almost drowned. Was sitting on the side of the pool with a kid, and he asked me. He said, "Do you know how to swim?" And I said, a little, which I was lying because I didn't want him to know I couldn't swim. And needless to say, he said, "Oh, you can? Let me see." And when he pushed me into the pool. And mind you, I've always been short, so I was already at the 3 foot, 3 foot. The water was already almost above my nose. And when I fell in, I just went crazy, flapped my arms, and just went berserk. Um, Finally, when they got me out, they pulled me out of the 5 to 6 foot in. Um, Luckily, I'm still here, and everything's okay. But for all those years, I just never was able to, I always wanted to get in the pool, but I was always nervous. So I would just continue to sit on the side until I got older as a grown man. And I said, I need to get over this fear, because fear has a way of affecting you in other areas and you don't even know it. So I took actually total 3 swimming classes. But the first one was very interesting because um, it was an adult class at YMCA, and actually it was the same YMCA that I almost drowned at. So it was very interesting. And about 10 adults, men and women, some in their 60s, some in their 40s, 50s. And we all were there just to try to, see what we could do. And one of the first things he did was he had all of us get in the pool and make a circle, and all of us held hands. And he said, what we're going to do is all of us are going to dip down together so that the water covers our heads. And we're going to come back up. He said, trust me, you're holding each other's hands, and you're going to squat down and stand right back up. And I'm telling you, when you look at these grown adults, when he finally counted to three, all of us dipped down. And I'm telling you, you would have thought we were in the Niagara Falls, but it was so much of a blessing because we had one another to support one another. We were all on the same page, and we were all there trying to fight this fear. And it reminds me of us. maybe there's some things that you're afraid of. Maybe it's some things that you have been wanting to step out on and do. Maybe step out on and say, hey, get in with me. Get in with me because I'm stepping out on some new things myself. I'm taking a chance. And sometimes that's what it takes. You just got to take a chance. And you got to know where you are. One of the other classes I took was at Loyola College. And I saw progress. And the last thing the teacher told me, she said, Charles, she said, you're doing so well. She said, but the problem is you keep fighting against yourself. She said, you keep getting in your own way. She said, but if you would just relax and lay back, she said, I'm going to have you lay on your back in the pool. I said, what? She said, yes, trust me, just lay back. I had all these floats on. I mean, you'd have thought I was a grown 5-year-old. And when I got the hang of it, I could see that, yeah, if I just relax, it was like mind over matter. But then every so often I would get scared and that fear would come over me. And that's how life is. Stuff will happen and it will send you into a fear and you'll be ready to give up. But you got to keep trying. You got to keep doing it. Is it somebody that you just feel like you want to approach? Because maybe you may have offended someone. It's a fear factor there. Sometimes you're afraid that they may not accept your apology. What if there's a situation where, listen, you're trying to get a contract and you just nervous about writing a proposal for it? It's fear factors. It's all kind of things that we can come up with, and you can only speak for yourself. But I'm here to let you know, look, get in with me. I'm jumping out there on some new things, some new ideas, some new visions. Get in there. Get in there with me. Count the cost. Count the cost first. If you have family, you definitely have to count the cost. You have a spouse, you can't just jump out there by yourself. We got to consult. We got to sit down. But the bottom line is, you know when it's time. You know when it's time. And you know that you're not satisfied. You know that you're not fulfilled. It's something more. It's something more. Don't you want more? Don't you want more out of this life? It's more than just a party. Party's good. But it's more than that. I said in one of my other videos, you weren't just born, you were sent here to this plane of existence, Earth, for a reason. Only you know that. I don't know it. But if you sit down long enough and just get to know you, I promise you, listen, you'll find your path. We all have our own path. Get in with me. And I guarantee you, your life will be changed and you'll feel a lot better. Take care.